Hello everybody, Nine Andas. How's everybody doing today? I thought I'd start off my videos with your Vivie fix. People always ask about my little baby. He's been eating a lot of grass lately. We'll see. She's doing just fine. Oh, there she goes with the belly roll. She likes to scratch her back. Can go back rub? Hi there. How are you? I'm fine. So, I guess everybody's going to forget about Epstein now, right? Because, Mini Mike I got no Johnson just whacked his little hammer down and said, "We're going on vacation." Yeah, because that's how they do stuff. If you can't face the truth, run away. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Mikey. Yeah. That's how they do politics. They FO, and now they're gonna they FA'd, now they're gonna FO. That's right. They thought they could just pass that off. People are pissed off. They don't take shit laying down. Just saying. Oh, Trump might in his pamper and all. Who knows? But anyway, before he left, they left. Oh, to be a fly on the wall on one of them when they go back to their home districts. The shit they're going to have to eat. I bet you they all take European vacations so they don't have to face anybody. I mean, they wouldn't even go to town halls and try to say, "Look, I really messed up." No, you think they'd do that? That would require being human. So, before they left, Donald Trump gave their little pep talk on what they need to talk about when they're out. Look at, I got no lips like chicken lips. Ooh, Jesus. Gotta hop on my tractor and do some more work today, but there we go. So yeah, he's out there giving the old rah-rah sis boom botch here. Now, if anybody sees you, all you have to do, every time they say Epstein, you say Obama. They say Epstein, you say Obama. Every time they say Epstein, you say Obama. Right? That's what they think is going to work. So he's telling them all that, and he's going, now we have zero inflation. We have a knucklehead and Jerome Powell. He won't bring our interest rates down. No, because they lowered your bank rate and now you're paying more in interest on your loans because you're too stupid to understand finance. I don't understand much. I'm not an economist, but I know when I pay something, I'm paying the price plus the tax. I understand that part. I know it's just not the sticker price. More prices behind it. So, you don't get that part. He thinks it's all free for him. But he doesn't worry about the rest of the people that are paying it. So he's giving everybody their little pep talk there. They got to do all this stuff. And he's lowering drug prices. Are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? Oh, before I go through anymore, if you're new here, welcome to my insanity. It's insanity, to say the least. If you look behind me, you can see I've cleaned this little walkway I'm in here yesterday. I got a couple more branches to bring down. It's too mosquito-y. Mosquito-y? By the time I was done last night. But yeah, here he is. He's such an arsehole. He really is. He's a fucking idiot. He said he's lowering drug prices to $500. He's lowering the drug prices to $600. He's lowering the drug prices to $900. He's lowering the drug prices to 100%, to 700%. He's lowering the drug prices to 1,500%. You mean you go to the pharmacy now and they have to pay you to have the drugs? Because once you got 100%, that's the total cost of the drug. But he's going to lower it, the total cost of the drug. So if it's 1,500% that he said he's going to lower them, then I'm pretty sure they have to pay you to get those drugs. You show up with your prescription, and they give you your drugs and your money. Gotta like that deal. Oh my God. So there's that part of it. And then, dun dun dun, he's got Pamela Joe, Scammy Joe Blondie there, is going to go ahead and she's going to have her very best people. That idiot that lost him his trial in New York where he was convicted 34 times, yeah, was his personal lawyer. But him and his team, Bondi is sending them special. They're going to interview Ghislane Maxwell. Yeah, they're going to interview her. They're not going to interview her. They're going to threaten her. They don't know how to do anything like that. They're going to threaten the ass off her. They're going to say, you can talk about every Democrat you want, but you can't mention anything about Donald Trump. And here's a piece of paper saying we'll shove your ass right back in solitary confinement, because they did it with Michael Cohen. They'll shove your ass in solitary confinement if you don't, I'm going to say it, if you don't come right out and lie about Donald Trump. Now, some of the newscasters are saying, oh, but I don't really think he had anything to do with it. He was just hanging around. Maybe he knew about it, but he didn't do anything. There's a musician from a group way back in the 80s or something, early 90s. Can't remember the name of them because I probably didn't listen to them. But he was invited to a party. And when he got there, it was Donald Trump, Jeffery Epstein. There was a few pretty famous people there. I think Chris Rock was there. I might be speaking out of turn, so don't quote me. But there was a few. And from the list, it seemed like they were mostly, I don't know, I'm just going to say it, black guys? I don't know. But anyway, Trump and Epstein invite all these guys to this party. And lo and behold, the guy I'm talking about there, he looked around and said, hey, I'm getting out of here. These are all kids, man. These are all little girls. I'm not going to be part of this. So I don't think Trump, in his infinite stupidity, can actually say he knows nothing about it or did nothing with it when Jeffrey Epstein has one girl come over in her gym clothes there. She was out for a run, 9:30 at night. She was an assistant to Jeffrey in the office, not that part of it, in the office, in his financier office. And stand there, and Trump's ogling her, and Jeffrey grabs him by the shoulders. Oh, this one's not yours. Yours is in the other room. So tell me, and this was I'm pretty sure this was after he was married to Melania. So yeah, and if you look at any of those dirty, scummy pictures of him with those tiny little girls for the whatever pageant it was for little girls. He said, apparently he said 12 was too young for him, but 13 is okay. I just want to ask. So if 12's too young, I guess Katie Johnson was just the right age at 13 then. Just the right age. So I don't buy any of that shit. So they're going to threaten Ghislane and tell her right off the hop, if you don't say stick up for Donald Trump, if you don't do that, then we'll stick your ass in solitary confinement or some such other thing, or we'll find other charges to have you go to court on and charge you on those as well. I would not put it past them because that's what they're like. His last DOJ was like that. Remember Mr. Barr? His father actually hired Jeffrey as a math teacher. But apparently he was doing the thing with the very young students and was invited to fuck off. Put it that way. So yeah, he gave them all their marching orders and all their talking points when they get home. I don't think that's going to matter when come January 2026. It's only what, 5 months away? And they're not going to be able to have health insurance or anything else. I don't think that's going to cut it. I really don't. And I think after this break comes back, Clancy's going to lower the boom pretty hard. That's what I'm thinking. So, anyway, that's the gist of that. They got their little marching orders there, and they can goose step their way all across the states to their states. And Nancy Markowski, I hope you get a great big giant you when you get off that plane in Alaska. That's what I hope. I hope there's every Alaskan there telling you to get back on your plane and go back there and fix this shit that you wrecked. I think they should all do that. Every guy, every woman that voted for that effing bill. This way, Viv. This way, inside. Yeah. Voted for that effing bill. I think you all need your asses kicked somewhere up around your earlobes. That's what I think. And we'll go from there. How's that sound? Anyway, I'm going to get Vivie in here. She needs to go in. Oh, there you go. All right. Time for a poop treat. Not me, her. Anyway, if you're new here, love me, like me, share me. Don't forget to subscribe. And all you hangers on, you helped me through all of this. And now we're on our way to 50,000 subscribers because of you. Thank you so much. I love you all. Now, be good to you first so you can be good to somebody else and have the strength to give somebody else a little bit of help. A smile. A nice word on a keyboard works too. So, whatever, I just want you to be kind. Give somebody a smile if they don't have one. Even if you got to dig deep for yours. I love you all so much. Take care. And I'll talk after this work ahead of me today. Mwah. I love you all.